Hey guys, it's Jason here from the Omni Sales team. And the next 3 things I'm about to share with you will allow you to sell anything to anyone, anywhere around the world for any price, anytime. I promise you that if you follow the framework we're about to discuss, you'll be able to sell anything to anyone. Why? Because these are the 3 core beliefs you must have in sales. If you don't believe in what I'm about to discuss with you, there's no way you can sell at your highest potential. Why? Because the things that we're about to discuss is sales. Sales at the end of the day is the transfer of courage, trust, and enthusiasm from the seller to the buyer so the buyer can make a courageous, trustworthy, and enthusiastic buying decision. Now, enthusiasm is just how we show up. It's who we are as an individual. In order for someone to buy from us, they need to like us, know us, and then trust us. So they need to like us, which is enthusiasm. They need to know us, and then they trust us. The way we develop trust out of that emotional grid is that trust is built upon our competency and us able to do our jobs. So if we can do our job at the highest level, we're the trusted advisor, we're the expert, people will develop the trust. The last thing we need to be able to give someone is courage. And how do you give someone the courage to make the courageous decision? It all comes from the way you believe. Your belief in anything is the transfer ultimately that gives the clients the go-ahead to move forward. So in sales, we're always taught you need to lead and guide your clients. But no one ever tells us where we need to lead or guide our clients. Where we need to lead and guide them, we need to lead and guide our clients into a buying environment. Now, Jason, what is a buying environment? A buying environment is courage, trust, and enthusiasm. And what we're going through in this video specifically is how to develop courage. So all of these 3 things here lead to courage. Lead to courage. So what is it? Let's get into it, guys. So what are these 3 things? What do we mean by the 3 core beliefs? And what do I mean by the word belief? That's the first thing. That's where I want to start. In order to give someone the courage to do something, you need to give them the belief in something. And what is this belief? The stronger the belief is, the stronger your courage is going to be to give them courage to move forward. So we call this a delusional belief. The more delusional you can be in what we're about to discuss and the beliefs you have, the better you'll sell. Now, is this me telling you that you should just abandon all integrity and things like that and delusionally believe something that you don't believe in? Of course not. I believe ultimately in integrity-based selling. The way I believe everyone should sell is integrity-based selling. So if you're an integrity-based salesperson, you are going to believe what we're about to discuss is true, and then you're going to give clients that courage, trust, and enthusiasm to be able to make a buying decision. So we call it a delusional belief because I want you to believe so heavily in these things that nothing else can be true. Because when you have that level of belief, that gives clients the courage. The point of courage, like why is courage so important in the buying environment for the clients to make a buying decision? Because courage and how much courage you give someone is ultimately what leads them to having buyer's remorse or not having buyer's remorse. So if you're someone who's just signed someone up because there's a promo ending or a price rising, you're kind of a piece of shit because you're just scare tacting people into buying, and then that's when they feel that buyer's remorse. But the more you can give them courage via the belief you have in these 3 things we're about to discuss, the more likely that client's to go home and be happy with the decision they made, and ultimately the transformation they're about to have, which is what you inspire. So the 3 things are, number 1, before any belief in anything in this world, you must fundamentally believe in your product. Now, why your product? Because at the end of the day, you are selling and you are transforming someone's life based on the product that you're selling to them. So if you sell them a crap product that doesn't help them or doesn't transform their life, that's the worst. So what happens if you don't truly believe in your product? What are the only 2 things you can do to that client? Number 1, and this is the worst type of salesperson in my opinion, you lie. You look that client in the eyes and you tell them that this product you have is going to solve all of their problems when you don't truly believe it. So yeah, you might go home and lay on a bed full of money, but guys, in my opinion, that's blood money. That money, you've like severed the jugular of someone and just drained them of their resources that they have. Why? So you can sleep on a nicer bed. Like it's just a disgusting way of selling, as if you have to lie in order for you to sell. The second thing you can do if you don't truly believe in your product, what's the second thing you do? You tell them the truth. You do integrity-based selling. So, hey, Jenny, hey, look, we had a great conversation, but this product's a piece of shit. It's not going to help you. Like, obviously, you're not going to sell anything. So when you go home, you're not sleeping on a bed full of money. You're just not sleeping on a bed at all. And obviously we can't live like that. So before you believe in yourself, your company, anything else, you must fundamentally believe in the product you're selling. Now, the most beautiful thing I've ever had is the company I worked for before I started doing coaching. I truly, wholeheartedly believe we had the best products in the industry. So when I would sell homes to people, I truly believed our product was the answer to their concern or the answer to their main buying goal, and we were aligned in what we needed to do. Genuinely, if you have that belief, you're going to give people courage. Number 2, hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but every day people are reaching out asking, Jason, how can we do sales training with you? So if you're in new home construction, if you've just started, if you're a seasoned pro, even if you're the #1 sales consultant at your company, every single one of us need a coach to get to that next level. So if that sounds like someone like you, click on the link in the description right now. It's going to ask for your name, your number, and a simple opt-in message to say I can give you a call. But if you want to skip past that entirely, simply text the number on the screen right now, 0427 915 668. Just text me a question, guys, and I'll jump on a call and have a chat with you right now. But guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Let's get back to it. The company. Now, a lot of people say, Jason, why the company before you? Because it's simple, guys. When you sell, you're selling you. When you talk to another individual or a client, you're selling your promises, your word, everything is going into that conversation you have with that client. So the moment that the transaction or the transformation is complete, like that, the money exchanges hands, the job then leaves your desks and goes to someone else's desk. And that someone else ultimately now is carrying your word. They're carrying the confidence you've given that client now falls upon your company to be able to deliver. So your product might be the best, but your company is what we call the delivery of the product that you believe in. So you might believe in the product, but if it can't be delivered or the client feels terrible or if there's a bad communications, ultimately that leads back to you and you lied to the client or it wasn't what you expected it to be. So if that's happening, you need to understand, you need to go and have chats to management going, hey guys, I feel like this is falling down. I want to make sure that my clients are looked after when they leave me because my whole goal is to transform lives. And if they leave me and they're not getting good service, like we need to fix that. Like at the end of the day, we want to provide the best service to our clients so they have the best experience. So your company needs to be number 2. Now, I'm going to tell you something just in my life. That was my biggest problem. I screwed up. This is my biggest regret in new home sales is that I didn't trust my company to deliver on the product I was promising. And I didn't believe it because I thought they should have been doing things a different way, but I was only seeing it from my level. Like I could only see it from the salesperson level. I wasn't looking at it from the director level, the national sales manager, even the state sales manager. I couldn't see what they were seeing. So while I was selling well and doing well, I thought it should be run a different way and I would butt heads a lot. Now, what I want to tell you is because I didn't trust, I ended up losing out. I lost the ability to transform more people's lives because I was too focused on trying to fix this problem. Ultimately, guys, as a salesperson, you need to have the conversation to say, hey, I trust, and you need to give your faith and your trust to your company. Now, what happens if you leave your company? You just go and work for another one? There's going to be issues there. You need to truly believe your company is the best. And if there's something that's wrong, bring it up, address it, and then give it to the company to deal with. You go back to selling. Your core goal is to get back out there and sell because you're trying to transform more lives. The last thing I want to say about company is so many people think the grass is greener on the other side. Guys, it took me forever to understand this concept, but when I finally understood it or finally realized, it changed the way I looked at the company. See, the grass isn't greener on the other side. A lot of people think it's better if I switch builders or I jump builders. But the grass also isn't greener where I stand. My question to you is, where is the grass greenest? The grass is greenest where you water it, where you nurture, love, tender, and care for that grass. Wherever that is, that's where the grass is greenest. So even if you're not working in a company that you fully trust, nurture it, grow it, tender, love, care. Like go above and beyond for your company so they can reciprocate that back to you. And that's how you develop the delusional belief your company's the best. Now, once you understand your product and your company are the best, the last one is you. My question to you now is, do you believe you're the best salesperson in your company? Genuinely, do you believe you're the best person? And I don't mean who can make the most sales or make the most money. I don't mean that. I mean, are you the best person to make a transformational change with the client? Because if the answer is no, I never ever want you to pick up another lead, another phone call. You should send every single person you ever talk to whoever you think is the best. Why? Because our goal in sales, in new home construction, through our Omni Sales program, is that we want to develop sales consultants to be the most transformational changes they can be for clients. They need to be able to transform someone's life so that at the end of the day, that client lives a better life because of the interaction they had with you. So, once you develop the understanding that you are the best, like you have to be the best, you need to believe in yourself the best, then what happens? Then you find out there's a word called responsibility. You'll find out that there's a word called responsibility. And what that responsibility is the essence of sales. And that is, if you truly believe that your product is the best, your company is the best, and you are the best, then it becomes your responsibility to sell to the client. Now, why do I say it's your responsibility to sell? Because if you have a product that is going to solve the client's main buying goals, it aligns with their dreams, and it's the correct product, it comes from a great company, and you're the best person to provide that service, then it's disrespectful for you not to be able to change that person's life. Why? Because at the end of the day, that person is coming to you with a problem in their life, and you're the solution. So if you're not fixing it, you're not living up to the responsibility in sales, and you should leave. Salespeople have one of the most important responsibilities on the planet, and it's to help give people the courage, trust, and enthusiasm to move forward and fix the problems they have in their life. You are the person who gives the social proof to the client so they have the confidence to be able to change their life and live a better life as a result of you. So the moment that you relinquish the responsibility of selling to the client or helping that client buy, you've essentially said to that client, it's okay for you to go and buy an inferior product with an inferior company from an inferior salesperson. You have told the client that you are happy for that client to have a worse transformation because they haven't come through you. And in my opinion, that's the least based integrity selling you can be. If you truly believe these three things are the best, and you are the best, your company, your product, then you should be trying to give that to the client. Why? Because at the end of the day, we just need to try and transform as many lives as possible. And that's the essence of sales. Your job is to give clients the confidence through courage, trust, and enthusiasm to make a buying decision. A courageous, trustworthy, and enthusiastic buying decision. And the way you give them courage is in your belief of those three things. So guys, if you want to delve deeper into that, if you've got questions, if you disagree, I don't mind. Guys, text the number on the screen right now, 0427 915 668. Guys, send me a text. I'll give you a call. We can talk about it together. As always, guys, drop a like on this video, comment your toughest objection, and we'll do a whole video on that. I love doing those. And if there's anything you need at all, please reach out. We can't wait to help you out. As always, guys, thank you for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one.